Hi, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the competitive edge and why inner work is going to be the advantage for future leaders. The idea that self-development is going to be the competitive edge should very much excite you. The idea that you knowing yourself and your self-mastery and that skill set, that empathy, that emotional intelligence, intuitive intelligence, input placed into a workforce, placed into corporate America is going to give you a competitive edge because you're going to be able to lead by your natural energy, by your natural magnetism. You will hold yourself in a high regard. You know how to lead yourself. You know how to maneuver through. You know how to stay flexible. You know how to stay calm. You know how to regulate your emotions. You don't let things overwhelm you or take control. And if they do, you know how to center. You know how to be calm. You know how to gain clarity. You don't burn out because you know how valuable rest is and you know when to take the time that you need for yourself. The level of self-care and needing that has to be fully developed and underway. And this is going to be this very subtle competitive edge for future leaders because these are the humans that are going to be left with the AI systems that are going to run the show. These are the people that are going to be at the tippy top, managing people underneath them that also have this same sense so that they're working smarter. They're not working harder. They don't have to work faster because they're going to have technology there. They're going to need to work smarter. And they're going to also need to understand, if they are working with such AI technologies, how to prompt, how to question, how to dig, how to ask the right questions to get into the essence of what it is that they're trying to solve. It's not surface level anymore. This in-depth nature that you yourself possess because it's something that you do for your own growth, because you see the value in the self-development, the development of yourself, the development of your growth, the development of your skill sets, your mindset, your emotional intelligence, your spiritual connection, that you do feel a sense that you're connected to something bigger, whatever that means for you, whatever label you want to give that, is going to be the keys that are going to make the next wave of leadership. It's going to be the future of business, that we really do take in consideration the human touch. The human connection is going to be at an all-time high with what we're going to need, and it's going to be a top-tier service. It's going to be that human touch. It's going to be the VIP service of experiences because everything seems to be wanting to be automated. Everything wants to get automated. Everything wants to be in a system. Everyone wants to put everything in a system and have it so that they're on a beach somewhere they don't have to touch or do anything. And most people don't really like those businesses. They want to feel like there's someone behind the business. They want to feel like there's somebody that actually cares about their own transformation, their own results. And so if you're in this place, this is a really great time because you're going to have all of these skill sets. So then the next part is that you have a vision for yourself. You have a vision for the world, that you have a vision for the work that you want to put out in the world, it's your creative expression, and you're leading through that mastery, through that self-mastery, through that soul-led place, that soul-led connection. And you're going to naturally magnetize for leadership. People are going to want to follow you because you have a sense of maybe figuring it out a little bit faster than others. Like we're all figuring out as we go in real time. And every time we want to level up and level up, there's always something new to learn. There's always some wisdom to gain. But it's how we manage ourselves and how we move through grace and dignity and how we have compassion for ourselves and how we still have discipline and still move forward and still and still and still and kind of go through that hero's journey over and over again. That then creates a whole different type of wealth and success. If you feel happy inside, you magnetize that around you. If you feel content, abundant, these are the things that you're going to magnetize. You're going to magnetize yourself to the right people, the right communities, the right activities, the right opportunities, because you've been preparing for this. So this is going to be the competitive edge. And I don't know if anyone's really going to tap into that specifically. We might talk about specific skills or specific understandings that we want to have, the psychology behind it. But at the end of the day, it's really this sense of if we can investigate our own selves, if we can be reflective in our own nature, we're going to have a much better time helping to serve clients, customers, help build businesses, industries, communities, because we really understand what it's like to go through the human experience. And we're not trying to cut corners. We're not trying to make something that isn't really real. Like we want to have real connections, we want to have real interactions with each other. And so these are going to be the most successful people because they're going to know how to do it really well and they're going to remember how to do it really well. And it's really been about how do I make a connection? How do I make you feel important? How do I serve you? And how do I keep the ethics of that no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what politics are happening, no matter what revolution is coming, that we still hold that key and that we keep that moving forward. If you're called to want to really hone in on this new leadership skill, we want some guidance and moving forward, I have a private membership that is open. All you have to do is fill out a form and apply so that we can see if we're a fit. And if you want to meet one-on-one, no problem, just put a note in the form. I look forward to hearing to those that are interested in that, if they want some extra guidance and helping to get out those pieces into the world and move through the soul-led inspiration that we're really guiding to help bring out what is already within you. Thank you all for being here. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.